guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another speed build. Today I am building sort of a modern cabin, and we're building in the world of Granite Falls, which is a vacation world in The Sims 4 that came with The Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat, which was the first ever pack for The Sims 4. Anyway, with that being said, this could be placed here, or in Mount Komorebi, or in Glimmerbrook. I think those are the worlds that would probably fit in the best, like in the snowy part of Mount Komorebi. I could also see it in Brindleton Bay, but I decided to build it here because I think this world is absolutely stunning. And like I said, it is a modern cabin, and due to the nature of this world being a vacation world, this is a vacation rental. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom rental that could definitely be a home. If you'd like to live in it, you can place it somewhere else and live in it. The bedrooms are fairly small though, because I was figuring that wasn't the main focal point of the space. Those were just spaces to go and, crash. You're probably in Granite Falls to do some hiking, spend some time outside. So that is definitely the main focus. I wanted the outside of the build to be very unique. And I'm really happy with how this one did come out. I actually built this over on Twitch a few days ago, and it was so fun to try and figure out how to make this come together. It was very experimental. We had a very vague reference picture that literally looks nothing like this. I posted it in my Discord server, and then during stream, everyone was like, yeah, it's interesting to see how we got from that idea to this build. If you'd like to join my Discord server, by the way, I will have a link down below. I would also advise, if you were interested in seeing these builds come to life in real time and interacting and being part of the process, I stream 4 times a week over on twitch.tv/MissGryphi, and I will also have that link down below. I'd love to see you guys over there. But anyway, this is really coming together now. I actually really love that on the right side of the build, I have the peaked roof, and then it copied on top, so the top and bottom levels are the same. It's just a little bit further back. I didn't originally have that, as you could see in the very beginning of this build, and somebody in chat was like, what if you grabbed the left side and just put it on top of the right side? And I tried it, and I love how it looks, and like I said, it was just a very experimental build, and it was a lot of fun to do. Just adding a little bit of a pond feature over here with some rocks and plants. I love debug rocks so much. They are so much fun to use. And we also have a skywalk. There's a 2nd story hallway that's just glass on all sides that connects the living room to the kitchen, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was a really fun feature. And this house actually also ends up having a hot tub. There's also a foosball table inside. Like, it's a very small game room, but it's a game room. It's just like a large hallway that has a foosball table in it. But I really enjoyed that. I thought it looks pretty cool. And then, of course, there's an outside fireplace, an inside fireplace, a barbecue. You've got everything you probably need for a vacation to Granite Falls, including the horseshoe toss I put outside. And then I'm placing down some of these debug stone pieces. I love these. I feel like I overuse them, but I really like them because I think I posted before this video. I'm not sure what order things are coming out because I'm working on a couple builds right now, but I just used these in a build. But since I'm gonna have this set in the winter in a little while, you're not really gonna see them, but I wanted there to be some landscaping so that way when it's not in winter, you could go ahead and see the landscaping. It wasn't just empty. So that's why we're not in the winter right now, even though the thumbnail and the fly-in shot in the beginning and all of that was covered in snow. I wanted to do the landscaping before we popped over to winter, which I think we're going to be doing shortly. I'm just finishing up some landscaping now and then figuring out where the staircases are going to go inside this build. Because the bottom floors are not connected, I had to have 2 different staircases, so there are staircases in both sides. So there's a lot of up and down going on in this build. And now it's winter time. It is winter, and I'm trying to figure out more of the floor plan here. So this, when you first walk in on the 2nd floor, you are in the living space. That little skywalk brings you on over into the kitchen. We're going to have a bathroom and a closet off of the living room. And then this is the kitchen space. Those are not the counters we're using. Don't worry, I'm not using bright red counters in here. I just wanted to place them down to figure out if that space would work and remind myself what I was thinking that area would be. and then figuring out the bedroom areas as well. So on one side of the build, on the bottom floor, we have 2 bedrooms, and then on this side we have 1, and then the area for the foosball table as well as a bathroom. If you decide you'd like to download this build and actually use it as a home instead of a rental lot, it actually comes in at 86,005 simoleons exactly, and this is available on the Sims 4 gallery if you'd like to grab it. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag #MissGryphi, and I will have all of that in the description down below as well. There's also a direct download link to the gallery website if that's a little bit easier for you to grab it that way. But anyway, we're decorating the living room now. I thought about using these sofas that I formed into a sectional that came with my first pet stuff, but something about the color was just not right to me, so I didn't end up using those in the end. But we're going to swap them out shortly. I'm figuring out a TV area and some paintings, and I end up using this sofa from Snowy Escape instead, paired with a few of these little poof ottomans that are from City Living. They were perfect colors. And then we have a little office area in the corner. I thought just a desk with space to put down your laptop. If you bring it here would be great. And then we put down that little book with a pen in it, thinking it could be kind of like a guest book. Maybe you're like, I was here. I liked that idea. Somebody in chat had suggested it, and I was like, yeah, we can do that. Why not? But we're working on the kitchen now. It's kind of a weird shape. It's got a wraparound counter over here. The fridge is off in the corner, but I think I made it work. I feel like I always make the same kitchen, so it's kind of nice to have a funky shape to work with. And I love that when you're walking down the skywalk, the first thing you see is the stove. I just think it looks really pretty. It's a nice centerpiece. And I also liked how drastically different some of the wood tones in here are. We have the orange woods and then those deeper woods, bringing in the windows to the table and then the dark woods to the floorboards in the other room. I enjoyed mixing wood tones in here. I feel like it works in cabins and like certain builds. It doesn't work in everything, but I like how it worked here. You guys might not though, but I did. And then I used a painting from Cats and Dogs that I really like and then overlaid it with a tiny living one to change the color of the frame. And now we are into the first bathroom of the build. This one is on the top floor, which is the main floor in this house. And it's the only one I show on camera. And all 3 of the bathrooms are full bathrooms, so they have a shower in them. There's no tubs, but I wanted to make sure you could shower in all of them. And this is the biggest one. The other ones are all 4 tiles, but I fit everything into them a-okay, and I play tested it. Works perfectly fine. But yeah, I don't show those ones on camera just because it would be a little bit repetitive. We're downstairs now working on the 2 bedrooms on the left side of the build. These bedrooms are very simple. I didn't want to inject too much personality into them because I was thinking this was a rental. So you have these comfy beds, and that's most of what's in these rooms. Some of them might have a dresser or a closet. There might be a chair or a plant or a mirror. But generally speaking, they are the bare basics because that's kind of what they were intended to be. Although I'd be interested to do a little bit more of a luxurious rental at some point in time, but I still feel like there wouldn't be that much clutter around unless it was themed that way. I don't know. I did like a glamping, like a really glamorous tent build. Was that this year? I feel like it was this year, sometime this year, and that was really fun to do. But I'd love to do something else like that at some point. Oh, and then this is the bedroom over on the right side. It has more of a mint theme to it. I really enjoyed it. I really like this bed, and then the other full-size or double bed on the other side, that is blue. This bed is actually from Vintage Glamour, and it just screams hotel to me. It screams rental to me, so I had to use that. And then this is one of the 2 hallways. This one is, well, we're in a different one now, but one of them is just kind of a generic hallway. There's not much going on. There's a bookcase, and then this is the foosball room, which is just at the bottom of the staircase. I thought it would be a nice space to have an activity for your Sims to do together. And then you can see the little bathroom off of there. And now we are popping outside to put some places to sit around the fireplace and add like our barbecue and all of that. And then we'll be coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I had a lot of fun building this. If you did like this, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Now we're just adding a trash can because I forgot to add one, and then we're heading on into screenshots. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.